"Dad, I'm gay." Utter silence. Hundreds of teenage eyes are staring at the stage. No words. Some claps over here, some claps over there, more claps in the back, and within seconds, the entire auditorium is on their feet, clapping and cheering. I'm amazed, I'm scared, I'm inspired, I'm humbled. I'm 15 years old. That was my first on-stage monologue in public about, obviously, a young boy coming out to his dad. And though I didn't come out personally for over a decade later, that coming out on stage was actually my first coming out as a leader. That year I joined a group called the Thespians. Thespians is an honor society for middle and high school students that want to explore and develop their theatrical skills. It provides them with acting tools and resources to be directors, to be actors, to be stage managers, to be technicians, and also to be leaders, to run the group as a president or a secretary or treasurer. And I held all these roles. It was an opportunity for me to discover who I was, but more importantly, it gave me a special tool. It gave me a tool as an actor, and if any of you have done any acting, you may identify with this. As an actor, you're on stage, and you're not just reciting lines. I mean, that could be easy. In order to be believable, to be authentic, you have to know that character. I have to know their past, their emotions, how they would react, what are they thinking, what they might think, all these nuances. And a lot of times it's about characters. I have no idea who they are, but I have to identify with them, internalize it, and bring a lot of myself into it. Sounds like a lot, but there's a lot more going on, because on that stage, unless I'm doing a monologue, I've got all these other actors that I need to know about, all these other characters that I need to interact with. And I remember the first time my drama teacher really focused in and said, "Stop. You're not listening to the other characters on the stage. Listen, think, and react. You know the lines. You're just repeating them. You know your character, but you're just being your character. You're not being in the moment." Let's fast forward 25 years later. I'm back on stage. It's a different stage. It's a corporate stage. This is a retreat for the highest level executives in our banking company. Our CEO, CFO, they're all out in front of me. And I take the stage and I get behind the podium and I grab it because, I'm still scared 25 years later. But in my head, even though I was prepared with PowerPoint slides and all the obligatory data and mission statement and why you should join us, because I was introducing our group's first pride in the company. But I thought, I need to really reach out and find out who these people are. I want them to know me. So I began. Tim Cook, Rachel Maddow, Janet Mock, Michael Sam, Leonardo da Vinci, Laverne Cox, George Takei. I kept going with business leaders, with actors, with musicians, with political figures, and I entered this list with the list of our ERG leaders, and finally myself. Justin Knepper. We're coming out every day, in every way, and everywhere. Are you ready? I had everyone in that room. I had outed everybody in that room. Not as LGBT necessarily, but they no longer were the CEO, the CFO, the CIO. They were no longer the head of marketing, the head of digital, the head of whatever group. It was Mary, Paul, John. It was those people, the mothers, the fathers, the daughters, the sons, the divorcees, the widows, the caregivers. They were there with me. They were not sitting in a corporate meeting. They were there ready to listen and engage with me. I was able to have a conversation with them from that stage and after. 5 years later, I'm still having passionate conversations with these same people, not because I had some great glasses on that day or had the best shoes, but they connected and they thought about what we were talking about. So we continue to have this conversation. Having these skills, what an actor does, to recognize who I am, who the others are around me, are extremely valuable. But it's more valuable than just our group. Any resource group. LGBT, African American, Asia Pacific, the women's group, whoever. It's the same stories we want to tell, because every person, every one of us has multiple roles and multiple stages that we're on. We just have to choose how honest is the character that we are portraying. Are we acting with authenticity? Are we allowing others to act with authenticity? Are we providing the appropriate stage, the appropriate props? Are we providing an environment that allows them to join the conversation and not just listen? Because at the end of the day, all the world's a stage. And when that curtain goes up, are you ready? Thank you.